Hello, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight. At whichever time you decide to watch this reading, thank you. I appreciate it. For those of you that are returning, hello, hi, thank you. For those of you that are new, I am Levitating Lotus Healing. I'm going to be doing a general reading for your energy collective for right now, whatever your right now is right now. But technically right now is January the 6th, 2020. Okay? So I hope that whatever intuitively, energetically comes through for you, I hope that it resonates for you, brings you some form of peace, calm, clarity, reassurance, insight, clarity of some kind. And if not, it's all good. It just simply means that it's not your energy, it's not your message. Okay, Taurus? Alright, I'm going to probably do from a 5 to 7 card spread for your energy, okay? So here we go. Divine, I accept. Thank you. Flip right out there. Ascension of the Rainbow Bridge. Okay. That's getting a little messy, so let's grab that back up and start over. Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Invitation to connect. Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Keys of light. I'm going to tell you guys something before I start or get started with your reading, okay? Because I did a pre-reading, but thank you. Wow. This is crazy. So, let me pull 2 more, okay? I gotta go with that. Earth healing. Divine, I ask for the thank you. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, Taurus, I gotta let you guys know something right now. I'm in the process of buying a new camera. So, I don't know what the fuck happened between this weekend, but the latch that holds my battery is broken. This is probably information that you don't give a shit about, but I'm just letting you guys know. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because I did your reading prior to doing this reading again. But I thought I held my camera enough so that the battery wouldn't slip, but it did slip. The information that I got for your reading and the information that I received while I was doing your first reading was that a lot of you are holding a tight grip onto something, a very, very tight grip onto something that you feel is shielding you from pain, shielding you from rejection, shielding you from fear, shielding you from any type of betrayal, any type of disloyalty of any kind. There's some type of grip that you're holding on to, that you're hoarding yourself away, or you're hiding yourself away, or there's some kind of hindrance that you're putting on yourself, but it's not really helping you. It's really actually hurting you and hindering your growth. Okay, it's hindering your freedom. It's hindering how light and how free you can feel. It's hindering how free and how liberated you actually could be. Okay, there's something that you're holding a tight grip on that is, in your own personal way, a personal sense of your own identity. It's something that you're comforted by. It's something that you felt comforted by or comfortable with. And the divine was encouraging you to let that go, or to change the perspective on it so that you don't feel like you have to hold on to it like that, for whoever that makes sense for. And in the process of doing your reading, I'm going to tell you right now, this card came out in your first reading. This card came out, and that card came out. Okay? Everything else is new, but very, very similar. Okay? So let me get into your reading. Okay? Now, the first oracle is Ascension of the Rainbow Bridge. The second is an invitation to connect. The third is earth healing. The fourth, sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Let me start over. The first is Ascension of the Rainbow Bridge. The second is invitation to connect. The third, is key of light. And the fourth is karmic healing. The fifth is earth healing. And the sixth oracle is seventh ray of ritual order and ceremony. Taurus, Tauruses, I want to let you guys know that you are invited to feel lighter, to feel freer, to feel more liberated, to feel more love. The phrases that I got in the reading that I did before my camera, the battery slipped out of my camera, was, you don't know how much you're loved. You are not even you're not even understanding how loved you are. You're not even understanding how much you are loved. You don't even realize how much you love yourself. So much that this grip that you think you have on life, or that you think you have on yourself, or that you think you have on however or whichever processes or experiences that you're going through in life, you holding on to that is only hindering you. They're looking at you like, okay, this is how they're seeing you. Okay, and I hope everything that I just said before made sense to you, but let me say it like this. They're saying it to you as if they were to say it like this. It's like you're you're a baby that's growing up. You know what I mean? Figuratively speaking. Learning how to walk, learning how to talk, and you've had this bibby. I'm gonna just say bibby because that came to me, for whoever that resonates for. A bibby is a figurative term or example related to, the reason why I'm using that is because that's what I heard. Okay, bibby. Your bibby is like the toy you had ever since you had grown up. Your bibby is something that you held on to that comforted you so much through very scary times, through very painful times, through very hurtful times, through very sad times, through very happy times. Your bibby was always with you, right? I don't know why I'm using that, but I know that's resonating for somebody. Okay? And so now as you grow up, you, like I said, you learn how to walk, you learn how to talk. That bibby is something that you're still holding on to, but you don't need that bibby anymore. That bibby is something that gave you what you needed at the time. Now it's time to release and let go of the bibby. But they're laughing at you in a loving way. They're smirking at you in a loving way. They're smiling at you in a loving way, saying that you're all grown up now, or you're really growing up now. So now it's time to release the bibby. Figuratively speaking, the bibby is something referring to something that we as human beings hold on to, that gives us our sense of identity, our sense of comfort, our sense of protection, our sense of connection, okay, our sense of self. You know what I'm saying? But you're not losing yourself, you're just moving forward into something else, okay, for whoever that makes sense for. Okay, so ascension of the rainbow bridge. This is self-mastery. As you see, this woman is in a meditative state. And in actuality, her eyes are closed, his eyes are closed, her eyes are closed, and his eyes are closed. So meditative state, grounding yourself. Of course, you guys are earth signs, and right here is earth healing. But let me touch back here. Ascension of the Rainbow Bridge speaks of, and it touches on self-mastery. Like I said, the grip that you're having, or the grips that you have, or that you're holding over yourself, is sort of like a blockage that you're keeping over your chakras. The development of yourself, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, and energetically. Okay, whatever you're holding a tight grip on, whatever you're trying to hold a tight grip on, is somehow hindering you, and they're trying to love you away from it. They're trying to lovingly, they're trying to create. How can I say it? They're trying to lovingly let you know that you don't have to hold on to that anymore. Bibby is gone. You know, you've outgrown Bibby. So now it's time to release it. That's so funny. But I know that's relating for somebody. I know that's resonating for somebody. So there you go. Okay. Give me 1 second. Shit. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm going to worry about it. Anyway, but yeah, you have to release your bibby. Okay, it's okay. You're grown up now. You're a grown up girl, you're a grown up boy. So now it's time to release what is no longer serving you, so that you can now continue to come into your self mastery. Some of you have actually realized and noticed that you need to release, that you need to release bibby, and you've done that, or you're doing that. So good job. Okay. Bibby will always be in your heart. That's so corny, but it's so funny, and I know this resonates for somebody. So you know what I mean? It's like, for you to level up, for you to grow, for you to ascend, for you to reach your highest purpose, you have to let go of things that at one point serve, but at right now, or with right now, does not. It no longer serves you. So now it's time to let it go. Now it's time to release it. Now it's time to just allow it to, you know, lay it to rest in a peaceful way, in a loving way, where, okay, I've done this, I've learned this, or I've loved this as long as I could. Now it's time for me to let it go. This could be energetically, this could be spiritually, this could be physically, this could be with an external partner, an external relationship, an external situation, or an external phase in your life that you're going through that a lot of you probably get a sense of right now that you're feeling is ending, okay? Right here, where this oracle lays right here, in your previous reading that I did, let me check my camera real quick. Don't mind that light. I just kicked the cord. Okay, y'all, we're at 10 minutes. I'm going to try to go kind of fast because I don't want to hold you too long. And I got other stuff going on, but, you know. An invitation to connect. It's like, like I was saying before, as this oracle sits right here, what was sitting in your previous reading before my camera slipped out of my battery slipped out of my camera was Archangel Raphael. What was it? It was Archangel... I gotta pull it out. Let me just pull out everything that I seen before. I just gotta do it this way. This came out because I just really want to show you so that you know, so that I can show you how it's repeated itself. But let me find it. Let me find it. It's probably the last one. Yes, it is. The last one. Okay. As this oracle sits right here, this card right here sat in its place. These two other cards, and I'm actually going to talk about these two. It's like, Bibby, forgiveness, you know. Okay. This is probably all over the place. Anyway, okay. As this oracle sits right here, you have Master Hilarion, Archangel Raphael. That was sitting in its place just like that. And this literally relates. These are related, okay? Completely related. Master Hilarion, Archangel Michael, or Archangel Raphael, sorry, an invitation to connect. They're inviting you to feel lighter. They're inviting you to feel less burden. They're inviting you to feel less tense about yourself, less tense about your life, less tense about your world, your experience of your world, the experience of your process, the experience of, you know, your cleansing, your ascension, your healing, okay? You're being invited into higher energies, into higher frequencies. You're being invited to connect to divine frequency. You understand? Through your self-mastery, you're going to understand this is always around you, surrounding you, embodying you, loving you, supporting you. It's like your guides, in a way, were Bibby. You know what I'm saying? When you had that. But physically, now you've outgrown it, so now it's time to release it and let it go and ascend higher and to connect to more divine frequencies and divine energies. And right here, as you can see, possibly this archangel right here, Master Hilarion, Archangel Raphael, are embodied in one form, okay? The gates are open. You are being invited, okay? You are being invited to connect to divine frequencies, to divine energies, okay? To have divine revelation, to have renewal of yourself, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, okay? Pink Rose Lady Nada. I just want to touch on these really quick for y'all. Pink Rose Lady Nada was the other oracle that came out. This was forgiveness. So some of you guys could be forgiving yourself. You could actually be forgiving others or one particular person. You could be forgiving. You could be encouraged to forgive a certain experience or situation. Okay, but it's like open your heart and allow the flower in your heart to bloom. Some of you are putting hindrances on your heart chakra because as I see this rose placed in the middle of her center here, it's like heart chakra. So some of you could be some of you could have holes on your heart chakra all because you don't want to let go of Bibby. You still holding on that grip to Bibby. You know, it's like, but you're mean to everybody else. For whoever that makes sense for, you know, you're hard on everybody else. I don't know what that means, but it's like, it's almost like your sense of protection, your sense of protection and comfort and stability or solidity. You find that within yourself, and you find that within things that you have always found familiar, but now it's time to reconnect in a better way, okay, if that makes sense. That's what they're saying when I say but you're mean to everybody else. It's like, you know where your soft places to fall are. You know where your soft spots are, but they want you to find healthier, newer soft spots to be in. Okay, and that's ascending to a higher frequency and embodying it and allowing it and inviting it in. That's another thing that I was speaking about in your first reading. Okay, before my battery slipped out. Okay, Pink Rose and Lady Nana. This speaks of forgiveness. When you forgive, your heart feels lighter. Your spirit and energy is better. Your thoughts are more loving. Okay, you're more patient with yourself. You're more calm with yourself. You laugh a little bit more. You're not as tense. You're not as angry. You're not as, hard. You know what I'm saying? For whoever that resonates for, it's like forgiveness is another energy that you're encouraged to embody if you are not already in this energy. Okay, I already spoke on Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Messages in the numbers was another oracle that came out. For those of you, for whoever this resonates for, I said in the first the first attempt to do your reading, stop ignoring the number sequences that you're seeing. Stop ignoring it. Okay, I don't care if it's a weird combination of numbers. The divine operates and communicates through imagery, through color, through sound, through words, through numbers, through energy, through synchronicities of all kinds. Okay, they want you to stop ignoring that. For those of you who are ignoring that, and they want you to embrace your higher self. They want you to embody higher frequencies and higher energies. If you are not already in this energy, like I said, you are definitely encouraged to do so. Like I said, right here, messages in the numbers speaks of not just simply number sequences that you're seeing. And like I was saying, it doesn't necessarily have to be 222 or 333 that you're seeing. You could be seeing 1234 or 515 or 506. Some of you could be seeing 506 all the time or 509 all the time. It's not going to look perfect. It's not going to have that perfect number sequences. Some of you could be seeing that, but I feel like some of you aren't. And some of you are seeing those repetitively. And because it's not in the particular way that you think you should see it, then it must not be real. It is real. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention for whoever that makes sense for. Stop ignoring it. Allow those higher frequencies to come in. That's them speaking to you. That's them speaking to you and through you. Also, this speaks of higher self. I mentioned that too in the previous reading. It's like they want you to embrace your higher self but more. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self more. Embrace your higher self more. Allow your higher frequencies and your higher energies more to come in. Okay, through you releasing your grip. Okay, with with this third oracle here, Keys of Light, as you're invited to ascend, if you are not already are, to embrace and accept and allow divine frequencies and divine energies, understand that you will be gifted and be given the keys of light. And the keys of light is basically sacred knowledge, ancient divine sacred knowledge that you will receive in peculiar ways at times. Okay, so you got to be open. Like I said, you have to be open and deceptive. No, you have to be open and receptive to higher energies, higher frequencies. Okay, when they come to you, it may seem so random and so out of the blue, but that's how they do it sometimes. So you got to respect that. You have to literally go with the flow, okay, of how you are being encouraged to lovingly release the grip on what you're holding yourself hostage on, or hostage for. Okay, because it's not really, it's no longer what it used to be, for whoever that makes sense for. Okay, karmic clearing, as you are gifted with the keys of light here, okay, you are being karmically cleared. This is energetically clearing. This is a karmic clearing that is done through action, through thought, through effort, through intention, that not only cleanse up your mess, but everybody else's mess before you in a way, and everybody else's mess after you. You know what I'm saying? When you karmically clear yourself, you allow yourself to feel absolutely free from everything and anything that has ever hindered you. Okay, be it with yourself internally or be it with something else externally. If you can see how this person is being held in my sense, in a figurative sense of the divine, okay, the imagery, if you can look right here, and if you can see this little body right here, and their arms and legs are spread wide, they're like open and receptive to that light, that clearing, that freedom, that liberation. They want to free you. They want to have you liberated. a divine liberation, a divine freedom, and a divine expression, a brand new divine liberated expression of yourself, or whoever that makes sense for. When you're karmically cleared, that's what happens. That's how it goes, okay? This is what happens when you ascend higher, and that's what they want you to do. Let me check my camera. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it and then start back. Give me 1 second. Okay, Taurus, I'm back. Don't mind the creaking. That is just my chair, okay? Earth healing. Again, this for me relates to keys of light. As you can see, this divine being, this angel, is giving a message to this individual. As you can see, this reiterates itself. This repeats itself right here with earth healing. You guys are earth signs, so, you know, it's sort of, it goes one and the same, you know. There are divine beings from higher realms that want to give you all the keys, all the answers, all the freedom, all the love, all the happiness, all the harmony that you desire, okay? But you have to allow it. You have to feel safe enough to let it go. You have to feel safe enough to know that you're going to be carried softly. You're going to be taken up in a way where it best serves you, okay? They're gonna take you up in a way where it best serves you, okay? And I'm gonna be real with you. That shit doesn't always feel good. It doesn't always feel comfortable. It's not always the best thing in the world, but it's needed and necessary for your greatest divine excellency, which is what they're trying to get you to commit to connect to, because that is your highest self. That is your highest calling. That is who you are spiritually from soul level, okay? So they're trying to, it's like they're trying to get you information and get you to a higher space, but you have to allow and connect. You have to allow and embody. You have to allow and integrate in order to be clear, to receive more of it, you know, to receive more of this, okay? All right. With this, fix that. With this next oracle here, okay, you have 7th ray of ritual order and ceremony. I'm gonna be real with you, Tauruses out there. Some of you have come into a brand new spiritual awakening, a brand new way of being spiritually balanced and aligned, okay, it's completely different for some of you than what it was in the past, okay? And that baby could be your religion. That baby could be, you know, what you thought or how you perceive God to be, even yourself, okay? Even life itself, even people and energy and how all of this shit works, right? You had a certain perception, but some of you have changed that, and or some of you know that that is really, really changing for you, and you're gaining a sense of that. And for some of you, that could be something that's very scary or anxious feeling, but understand that this is a part of your understanding. You're re-understanding yourself from the highest place, okay? We're taught a very, very dense version of who we are. We're taught a very, very minor, basic as textbook, born as textbook meaning as to who we are individually and what our purposes are, and, you know, how fulfilling our lives will be. Oh, you're supposed to be, you know, doing this for this many years and that. No, you know, we're extraordinary creatures. We're extraordinary beings, and that's something that they do not fucking want us to know. That's something that they do not want us to connect to. But they're saying right here that you're encouraged to connect to it. You're encouraged to embody it. And touching back right here, as I'm saying that, this is what I'm saying as I'm saying that. Some of you could be embracing different type of spirituality, different types of beliefs, different types of connecting to God, different ways of connecting to God that some of you, like I said before, have never done, or have just you're completely not used to it, right? But this could speak of energetic work, okay? This could speak of meditation. This could speak of any type of what else could I say? You could be interested or intrigued by candle work. You could be interested in oracles. You could be interested in crystal healing. You could be interested in essential oils and how they provide a healing property for you. You could be interested in elements and colors. You could be interested and drawn to those things. Some of you are finding yourselves drawn to certain things that you weren't drawn to before, or that you're going to find a drawing to certain things that you at one point you found no magic in it. You found nothing special about it, but because of this new sense of perception, this new sense of identity, that you're connected to, or that you're encouraged to connect to, is bringing about a whole different type of you. And that's what they want. That's the real you. That's the real you. Not that, that meanie, you know what I'm saying? That wants his bibby. You just want your bibby, and you don't want nothing else but your bibby. They want you to release bibby, okay? I keep saying that for whoever that resonates for, so that you can really embrace everything else and find out how special, how magical, how beautiful, how ethereal, and how loving life can be. And how you can truly have that same beautiful connection with yourself, with God, with your divine guides, and every beautiful being in between and out between and beyond this realm that is connected to you and helping you and guiding you and assisting you. And this is through thought, action, and effort. Like I said, some of you could be drawn to candles, scented candles now. Some of you could really like oracles. Some of you could really like colors. Some of you could really like flowers. Some of you could really like certain type of incense and soaps, natural soaps. It's like you're noticing changes in yourself. Some of you guys want to use more natural toothpaste or more natural products. Some of you guys are encouraged to not spend so much money on portraying a certain image, but really spend some money and some time on what really feels good to you, like a meditation session, a crystal bowl healing session, or some kind of spiritual alignment like that. Some of you are going to go get massages, or just going to go feel a different energy in a more balanced and calm place. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are interested, or you're definitely going to start trying new things if you are not already doing that. And that is just a reinforcement, or that is just a reflection of what divine frequency and divine energy is. There are a million ways, a billion ways, a trillion ways to heal, but they don't want you to know that. Okay? I'm just say that. Okay? Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Master Healing. As I say that, there are a million, billion, trillion ways to heal. They just don't want you to know that. This is understanding divine ancient. This is divine ancient knowledge of this is such an in-depth understanding of knowing what is wrong physically, seeing what is represented as a physical imbalance, because you understand how spiritually and energetically it is off, how spiritually and energetically it is imbalanced, how it is spiritually and energetically not in the correct frequency. Okay, having a master healing type of perception and understanding is having a divine ancient sacred perception about life itself, energy itself, and how to heal it from a molecular level, for whoever that makes sense for. Okay, master healing, that is the understanding and the perception that you're being invited to come in to come in on. It's like, Taurus, come on. For those of you that are like hesitating, why? I understand it. I get why you're hesitating, but there's no need to. There's absolutely no need to. There's so much to embrace. You can let go of Bibby. You don't need Bibby no fucking more. You know what I'm saying? Just love it. Just love the process of how much they're willing to bless you with and to grace you with. They're willing to give you all of it. If you are ready to take it. They're ready to give you all of it if you are ready to take it. If you are not already taking it. Okay, Taurus? Alright, guys. So, with that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, in whichever way that I said it, I hope that it resonated for you. And I hope that it brought you some type of clarity, reassurance, insight of some kind. And if not, it's all good. Just simply means that it's not your energy. It's not your message. Again, Tauruses, thank you guys so much. Invite it in, y'all. They're willing to give it to you, but are you ready to take it is the question. Okay? So ask yourself that, And you don't have to just rush into your spiritual awakening. They will give it to you. They will show you the way. They will show you the way to connect and understand and embrace it all. Just allow it. Just allow it. And know that it's a beauty. When you're allowing them in, you're allowing yourself, your real truth, to come in. Where you are completely changed and transformed forever. Okay? Tauruses, I hope that you enjoyed this. Okay, and again, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you again with another reading.